On first down, it's Gurley. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Now on second down, this is Gurley. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now Breeze on third down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation?
Let's go, D, tighten up.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy.
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the... He's set. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. The AFC went for it, and it... Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They get the... So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He is going to find Hill here. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A throw out wide, caught by Hopkins. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. To throw, it's Breeze. Jones has it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we... And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. So late second quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? Mahomes going to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow...
And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. From the gun on third down, Breeze. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? From the gun on third down, Mahomes trying to lay one up. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC adds on to their lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of...
On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone.
Yellow lady. Let's see what you got.
Throwing again on second down. Breeze gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It's the AFC in possession, though they trail here to begin the fourth. It's NFC football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Breeze going to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Breeze going to try and throw on third down. His pass caught at the 4. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimal.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes zero sense.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes, and going deep for Hill. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down. 3rd and 4. And this crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. They complete it to Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 30 yards there.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And he stopped immediately there. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now here's Mahomes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
And this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
They'll come out in the pistol. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll look to run with counter. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive line.
And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing now is Mahomes. And the catch made by Hopkins.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. Touchdown!
There we go.
Travis Kelsey, 33.